Like, you know what I mean? Like, why wasn't Red Rum before ICE came and got you? Before ICE came and almost deported you, you here on a visa like that. So me taking a closer look at your file, you're born Shea bin Abraham Joseph III, born in our beautiful country of the United Kingdom. What is this, sir? Do you not love yourself? Do you not love who you are, this country?
No, I hate it here. I need to change my identity. Nobody takes us serious. Nobody's gonna take me serious as a gangster. I have to go to America, please.
Is it this she wants? Bloody hell.
I need it.
You are a traitor to this country.
I need it.
Okay. I can't believe I have such a traitor, such an imposter, to want to be an American. Visa denied.
Man, it looks like 21 pulled up with the whole Slaughter gang, all suited and ready to roll out on the rainbow-haired rapper 6ix9ine after getting clowned for being a London boy pretending to be a savage from Atlanta. The shade was real. 6ix9ine went straight for his pride, calling out his UK roots and mocking that cold Atlanta image 21 built up over the years. Things got so wild that 21 almost lost it live for everyone to hear. The tension was crazy. And get this, 6ix9ine didn't stop there. He straight up accused 21 of being a snitch too, saying he only stayed in the US because he cooperated with immigration. That claim had fans losing their minds. The truth behind how these two rappers ended up one step away from full-blown chaos is deeper than anyone expected. This ain't just some petty beef, it's about pride, identity, and survival in the spotlight. 6ix9ine, the king of controversy, might have just pulled off the biggest expose of 21's career. He's been trying to keep that British side quiet for years, but now the whole world's tuned into the drama. Social media's been going off non-stop. Everyone's debating whether 21's really that Atlanta savage or just playing the role. But let's clear it up. We're about to break down what's real and what's straight up cap. Back in 2018, both these dudes were at the top of their game. 6ix9ine was running New York with Gummo and Kuda, acting untouchable, until it all came crashing down. The chaos that followed changed everything for both of them. This rainbow-haired menace was wild and out, living reckless until the feds swooped in and took him down, along with his whole crew. Everything came crashing down in one night. But hold up, this ain't just some regular rap beef, not even close. This situation runs deep, way deeper than a few disses and some online trolling. Things were about to get real spicy.
We won't stop. No, that's the difference.
That's when 6ix9ine got locked up and decided to work with the feds. The moment he snitched, the hip-hop world turned their backs instantly. And honestly, nobody was surprised. In street culture, that's the one thing you don't do. 21 Savage was one of the loudest voices calling him out, saying real ones don't fold, real ones don't tell. He was standing tall, talking that street code heavy. But here's the crazy twist. While 21 was out here calling 6ix9ine a rat, his own status in the US was hanging by a thread. Nobody knew it then, but his immigration situation was about to blow up big time. The irony was wild. Fast forward, 6ix9ine gets out, and he's got revenge on his mind. He came back swinging, and one of the first names he locked onto was 21 Savage. But instead of jumping right in, 6ix9ine played it smart, waiting for the perfect time to hit. Then boom, the first real moment went down in Miami. 21 was chilling, keeping low-key, just there to perform and bounce. But the energy in that room was off from the start. But guess what? 6ix9ine was in the same club that night too. The tension was thick. According to 21's own words, he said, "I get to the club. I always get to the club before everybody. Make sure everything's straight. Clear the session out, whatever. I'm outside with the promoters. I keep hearing them like, yeah, we gotta get 6ix9ine straight. I keep hearing the word 6ix9ine. Right then, he knew something was up. Things were about to get messy. But this wasn't just some random club moment. Oh no, it went way deeper. 6ix9ine had his phone out across the room, recording 21 like he was some kind of tourist catching a celebrity sighting. The disrespect was crazy, but 21 stayed cool, refusing to make a scene. He knew if he reacted, that video would have gone viral in minutes and fed right into 6ix9ine's hands. Later on, 21 went on DJ Academic's show and broke down exactly what happened, saying, "When you seen me, you ran up on me. What? I mean, you told me, what's up 6ix9ine? So if you felt like I was supposed to do something, or you felt like I was talking in a way that you say Meek was talking, You say Meek was talking crazy. That's why you pushed up on me. So if you saying that I was doing that, why you ain't push up on me? That's some real talk right there. 21 basically called 6ix9ine out for being selective with his energy. Everyone remembers when 6ix9ine ran up on Meek Mill surrounded by 30 bodyguards yelling for clout. But when it came to 21, the same energy was missing. The whole thing exposed how 6ix9ine moves. Loud when he's safe, quiet when it's real. When it came to 21 Savage, 6ix9ine wasn't even bold enough to step up face to face. He was across the club recording like some fan who couldn't believe what he was seeing. That alone was wild. But the real twist came after. 6ix9ine wasn't done. Not even close. He took things to another level and started going after 21's identity. That's when it stopped being entertainment and turned personal. 6ix9ine began trolling 21 for being from the UK, claiming he was ashamed of his roots and pretending to be from Atlanta. He mocked him hard, saying 21 built his whole career on an image that wasn't even his. It was ruthless. But this beef was bigger than a few jokes online or a random club moment. This was about authenticity. 6ix9ine wanted to expose what he saw as fakeness in the rap game. And trust, he went full troll mode. He dropped skits dressed as a British royal guard, complete with a red jacket and tall hat, making fun of 21's accent and his British background. In one video, he even acted out a wild scene pretending to be 21 begging to move to America, saying stuff like, "I need to go to Atlanta. I need to be a gangster rapper. I can't be Central C or Skepta. Nobody takes them serious." Fans were losing it. Half were laughing. The other half were calling it disrespectful. To anyone outside the culture, it might have looked like a joke, but in hip-hop, that kind of thing hits deep. Authenticity means everything. Where you're from, how you came up, and what you represent. That's your whole identity. 6ix9ine was basically calling 21 out as a fake, saying he turned his back on his real roots to fit into the Atlanta scene. And just when people thought he'd stop, 6ix9ine took it even further. He started throwing out claims that 21's immigration case got handled because he worked with authorities to stay in the country. That accusation shook everyone. The industry had never seen a troll dig this deep before. 6ix9ine didn't hold back. He even started cracking jokes about 21 Savage supposedly marrying rapper Big Latto just to get his papers right. The disrespect was off the charts. Any real one would have been ready to snap after hearing that. But it didn't stop there. Things kept getting hotter.
His interpretation of the situation was, because even if I seen him, I don't got no intention to do nothing to you. You just a rat. You go your way, I go my way. It don't mean to smoke. You know what I'm saying?
For him, and I think that's where the, and I'm glad you and Wack.
All that shit, I'm gonna keep it a brick. All that shit that Wack was saying, that shit is cap. That is not how it go. Just cause you call a nigga a rat, that don't mean you gotta kill him when you see him. That's just like saying any nigga you call a bitch, you gotta kill him. If you see a fan on the internet comment shit and you say, "Man, shut your little weird ass up," or "When I see you, I gotta do something."
A while later, 21 hit back on a podcast firing shots of his own. He called 6ix9ine Rat Boy and clowned him for supposedly going broke. He even joked, "The internet took his shit down. I think he just stopped because he can't go. Ain't no gas in the car." That had fans laughing, but what came next flipped everything upside down. While clowning 6ix9ine, 21 accidentally dropped comments that came off disrespectful toward Mexicans, and 6ix9ine wasn't having it. He jumped online quick and fired back, saying, "Mexicans would smack the fuck out of you." That moment showed how far 6ix9ine was willing to go when it came to defending his people. It wasn't just rap talk anymore. This was pride, heritage, and street respect colliding live for the world to see. Then came the real explosion, the now infamous Clubhouse moment. 21 Savage, 6ix9ine, and Wack 100 all ended up in the same audio room, and the tension was electric. You could feel the energy through the speakers. Thousands of listeners were tuned in as the conversation spiraled out of control. Wack and 6ix9ine had already been trading shots, but once 21 joined in, everything went left fast. 6ix9ine exposed that 21 had supposedly been on the phone with him for 30 to 40 minutes the day before, a move that completely clashed with 21's public image of never speaking to rats. The revelation stunned everyone listening. 21 lost his cool, his voice rising as frustration took over. And next thing you know, he was threatening Wack 100 right there in front of thousands. The whole hip-hop world was tuned in live, jaws on the floor. The irony was wild. 21 Savage was always known as the calm, collected one, the guy who stayed cool no matter what. But 6ix9ine had him so twisted up that night, he ended up snapping at the wrong person and exposing himself in the process. The same dude who constantly called others rats was now caught communicating with the one person he swore he'd never talk to. It was a shocking moment that flipped his whole image upside down. But this wasn't just about words. It revealed something much deeper about hip-hop and how trolling has become one of the most powerful weapons in the game. 6ix9ine didn't just want to argue. He wanted to break 21 down piece by piece. He knew 21's whole image was built on being that cold, emotionless Atlanta savage, the one who never cracks. So what did he do? He went straight for the foundation, his identity, his roots, and his pride. By clowning his heritage and exposing contradictions in his behavior, 6ix9ine was slowly dismantling everything 21 had built. And the proof was right there on Clubhouse. 21 losing his temper in front of thousands, threatening people live on audio. That wasn't just a slip-up. That was 6ix9ine's psychological warfare working perfectly. In street culture, a real one doesn't let words rattle them. But 21 was so fired up, he ended up doing exactly what 6ix9ine wanted, showing emotion. And that gave 6ix9ine all the ammo he needed to flip the narrative. The British trolling hit extra hard because it attacked something 21 could never change: where he's from. Then 6ix9ine dropped that response video dressed as a British royal guard, laughing and mocking 21's accent. It was straight up brutal. The message was clear. 6ix9ine was saying 21's ashamed of his roots and could never truly be seen as an Atlanta street legend, no matter how hard he tries to act like one. The disrespect was on another level. The production on 6ix9ine's trolling was next level. This wasn't no quick little Instagram story or lazy post. He went all out, putting real time and effort into embarrassing 21 on the deepest level possible. The editing, the costumes, the skits, everything screamed maximum disrespect. He didn't just want laughs. He wanted to make a statement that the whole culture would feel. What 6ix9ine did here flipped the script on how rap beefs even work now. Back in the day, it was all about who was tougher, who had the streets behind them. But 6ix9ine proved something different. You don't have to be the most feared or respected to win a beef anymore. You just have to know how to get inside your opponent's head and twist their insecurities against them. That's the new game. Now the big question, what's 21 Savage gonna do next? He can't just keep letting 6ix9ine troll him without clapping back. But every single time he does respond, he feeds right into 6ix9ine's plan. It's a perfect trap, a lose-lose situation crafted by the biggest internet mastermind in hip-hop. 21 built his whole brand on being calm, cool, and calculated. The dude who never lets anyone get under his skin. But somehow, 6ix9ine found the one crack in that armor: his identity and his authenticity. And ever since then, he's been exploiting it with surgical precision. Now the streets are watching close, wondering if 21's gonna fire back or just let this whole circus burn out. Everyone's got an opinion. Some saying he should ignore 6ix9ine completely, others claiming that staying quiet makes him look weak. Either way, the pressure's building, and the internet's eating it up like crazy. Every little move 21 makes now gets picked apart. Every silence becomes a headline. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine's out here doubling down, posting clips, dropping memes, and going live just to keep his name in 21's mouth. He knows exactly what he's doing. This man turned trolling into an art form, and right now, 21's his favorite subject. The more 21 tries to rise above it, the more 6ix9ine finds a way to drag him back into the mess. It's like psychological chess, and 6ix9ine's making all the first moves. But here's the twist. Even with all this drama, some fans are starting to see 6ix9ine differently. They're saying, yo, this dude might be wild, but he's exposing how fragile the rap image really is. The whole keep it real idea doesn't hit the same when you've got someone like him flipping the whole concept upside down. Authenticity used to mean where you came from. Now it's about how well you can survive public chaos without losing your cool. And 21, he's standing at a crossroads right now. Does he protect his image and stay silent, or does he bite back and risk losing control again? Either way, the damage might already be done. 6ix9ine's name is tied to his now, and every headline keeps linking them together. What started as a few jokes turned into one of the most unpredictable beefs in hip-hop. and everyone's waiting to see who cracks first. The battle for pride, identity, and control is far from over. Weeks later, the heat still hasn't cooled down. Every few days, 6ix9ine drops another post, another clip, another slick comment, keeping 21's name spinning through the algorithm like clockwork. He's treating this whole thing like a game he already won. Meanwhile, 21's been trying to play it calm, focusing on his music, dropping hints and verses, but fans can tell the tension's still in the air. The internet's wild right now. You got people split straight down the middle. Some claiming 6ix9ine exposed 21 for being soft, others defending him, saying he's smart for not falling into the trap. But no matter what side you're on, one thing's clear. This beef changed the way rappers think about clout and control. The line between real street energy and social media mind games has never been thinner. And the craziest part? 6ix9ine's feeding off the chaos like it's fuel. He's running his mouth on every platform, calling 21 out for faking peace while daring him to pull up. He even hinted at dropping a diss track just to finish the job, and fans are already waiting for it like it's a pay-per-view fight. But behind the memes and the laughs, there's something darker happening here. 6ix9ine turned trolling into a weapon, and 21 became the perfect target because of how seriously he takes his image. It's like watching pride go to war with manipulation, and the whole world's tuned in to see who breaks first. Now the whispers are starting. Other rappers are quietly picking sides. Industry folks are watching their words, and media outlets are milking every second of it. This ain't just beef anymore. It's strategy, reputation, and ego all tangled up in one explosive storyline. And one thing's for sure, the next move either makes or breaks 21's entire image. The game just got way more dangerous. Now here's where things get even wilder. Whispers are spreading that 21's been plotting his next move in silence. Some say he's lining up a diss record so cold it could freeze the whole internet, while others claim he's done playing games altogether and just wants to let success speak louder than words. But one thing's for sure, whatever he does next has to hit hard, because 6ix9ine's not slowing down one bit. 6ix9ine's been milking this feud like it's his full-time job. Every post, every comment, every joke, it's all designed to keep him in control of the narrative. He's calling 21 quiet savage, mocking his silence, and claiming he made him relevant again. The trolling's turned into full-blown theater, and fans can't look away. It's wild how one beef turned into a global spectacle that's bigger than the music itself. Behind the scenes, though, the industry's starting to talk. Some producers and insiders are saying 21's patience might be the smartest move of all, that he's letting 6ix9ine burn himself out, giving the world enough rope to see who's really desperate for attention. Others think 21's silence makes him look cornered, like he's got no comeback left. Either way, this chess match between pride and pressure is far from over. And the craziest twist? Both of them are winning in different ways. 6ix9ine's keeping his name alive in every headline, while 21's gaining sympathy and respect from people who see him as the more mature one. But the balance is fragile. One wrong move, one angry rant, or one viral clip could flip the whole narrative overnight. Right now, the culture's holding its breath, waiting for that next spark. Will 21 finally clap back and reclaim control, or will 6ix9ine keep dragging him deeper into the chaos? Whatever happens next, it's clear. This beef has turned into something bigger than rap. It's a battle for reputation, legacy, and pride. 21 Savage's situation goes way deeper than just clapping back at a troll. It's about how your past never really stays buried. No matter how high you climb, someone with nothing to lose can still drag those old secrets right back into the light. And that's exactly what 6ix9ine did. He might be a snitch, he might be broke, he might even be everything 21's been calling him. But one thing's for sure, he proved he still knows how to push buttons. The man managed to get under the skin of one of hip-hop's coldest rappers and almost made him crash out in front of the entire world. That's wild. Now the streets can't stop talking. People are saying 21 let a rainbow-haired troll from New York expose him as someone who might not be as solid as he's always claimed to be. It's a brutal look, especially for someone who built a rep on being unshakable. Whether 21 can recover from this psychological war is still up in the air, but one thing's clear. This beef has left a mark that won't fade anytime soon. So here's the real question. What do you think about 21 Savage's situation and how 6ix9ine's been trolling him? Should 21 fire back and shut all this down once and for all? Or should he keep ignoring it and let the noise die out? Drop your thoughts below. We want to hear every opinion. And don't forget, hit that like, subscribe, and share button right now. Turn on those notifications so you never miss a breakdown like this again. We've got more stories, more drama, and more truth coming your way every week. This beef ain't over, and you already know we'll be here to break down every twist as it happens. Real talk. This whole situation proves that in today's hip-hop game, the mind can be more dangerous than the mic. 6ix9ine might not be respected, but he's shown one thing loud and clear. Psychological warfare hits harder than any diss track ever could.